I'm 30.
I'm Neil.
And I'm Rain.
And this episode, just Neil will be the one talking about it. So what is it all about, just Neil?
AI.
AI.
AI and the future of video games with AI. So a couple of days ago, Stanford and Google released a study. And in this study, they created like a mini game. Well, it can be like considered a mini game. It's on the browser, I think. And then wherein you have, it's like a sim. It's like Sims. And then they have like 25 agents, which translate to 25 characters, all NPCs. And they gave these characters like prompts. Prompts meaning like a paragraph of like description of what this character is. So for example, this character is Rain. She is this old and she likes this. She do this every day and this is her work. And that's it. And then all 25 have different prompts. And from this prompt, they let AI interact. They created this map, by the way, and the map has like two different areas. One is like objects and other are other characters, and then they let them interact with each other. And from this interaction, these AI characters develop personality. They develop relationships, but most importantly, which is the hardest, I think, is there is diffusion of information.
What is that?
What does that mean?
Diffusion of information is basically me telling you, hey, I'm having a party. And then you forwarded that information to another AI character.
Oh, nagparty si Neil.
Yeah, hey, this guy has a party. Let's go and like visit.
So they can chainmail?
Yes, they can now.
What?
Yeah. And so although this is like very basic version, imagine what it can do with simulation games. Imagine what it can do with RPGs. So there's no more arrow to the knee, right? There's no more, hey, anybody there?
Yeah.
Those problems with Skyrim, they can now like communicate. Hey, there's someone here. Call someone, tell them that someone is here, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Imagine how Stardew Valley will change because of this.
I just saw a TikTok like an hour ago where this developer made a game where there's no point to the game. You don't really do anything except you make the town. It's like a town designer, but the town already has people in it. And the more you add to the town, like you add a dock, suddenly people start fishing. You add like a campfire, people will start like, like roasting marshmallows.
Do you mean? Oh, roasting marshmallows.
What were you thinking?
Something like that. What does it mean?
With my hand gestures. No, it was marshmallows.
That's for kids. When I'm fine from kids.
Okay.
And I wonder, I just saw that TikTok. I haven't done any deep dives. I wonder if that game, it's still in development, if it's gonna have AI.
It definitely will. But this AI is not just the AI that we were used to, or the AI that the game developers have been pushing on us. It's a new type of AI. One, it uses ChatGPT, of course. Yeah. The latest version of ChatGPT, I think ChatGPT 4. And next is it developed by allowing those characters to have a memory, which is harder because AI kind of like so the AI that we have right now in most of these games are what we call rule-based. So rule-based is like there's a set of rules, like it's like a decision tree. It's a long tree of if not this, do this, if not this, and do this, if not this. It's just a long tree. Maybe it's automated, maybe it's automatically generated, but it's still a decision tree.
So basically, that's the reason why if you do like game-breaking things, like
they will just
throw
like,
something at like a stripper in like Fallout, it will not do anything.
But you have to be that specific.
Oh, because I was just watching like a video about Fallout facts. There was this part of the video where like there's like an exploit and how you can like throw whatever item at anything.
Yes.
And then there was a stripper and he was like throwing things at this stripper, and the stripper was not doing anything.
because it doesn't know on that tree
Yeah.
on that decision.
Yeah.
There's no rule for
Oh
what
my
happened.
God.
What should I do if
I'm
someone
already like giving
Yeah,
like Blade Runner flashbacks on
yeah,
this.
but now they can like if you attach like a little bit of memory on each of these AI, then they'll create like contacts based on all the inputs that they get.
It's
So
terrifying.
for example, you punch this character in GTA, but you didn't do anything. You just punch him, but now he remembers you, and he starts looking for you. And if he's a gangster, he's gonna find you and shoot you. Ask his friends. He will ask his friends to shoot you. He will hire someone if he has money to shoot you.
Yeah, I'm already
Why is it
scared.
always shooting? Or to like beat you up.
It's funny how I'm like strippers, and then Neil's like shooting
And 30 will be like, okay.
Yeah.
marshmallows.
But what about I think a game has already achieved something like that.
Okay.
With the Shadow of Mordor games, it's the Nemesis system.
Yeah, but that's still AI. That's not like pure AI that we have right now.
That's still kind
That's
of
still like, yeah, it's kind of rule based.
Okay.
Yeah, so it remembers because there's only one of you. It doesn't, there's no like, it also has kind of information diffusion, but it's like program into it. It's not the AI figuring out that they can pass on information. Because in this game, they showed those agents or characters that they have on the game, they can interact with each other. So, okay, here's a dentist. Like one of these days, I have to go to the dentist and I will interact with this dentist. And this dentist, I will have to talk to him. And we can share certain information, like an overlap of information. So now it's become like simulation games will be the first to adopt this.
Oh my God.
Imagine Sims, and now the Sims will have. I don't know. I don't play the Sims.
Yeah, I can already imagine the Sims getting simps. So there's a lot of possibilities with like role playing your actual life now. Imagine that
Yes.
one. It's gonna get weirder and weirder if
Exactly.
you think about
Yeah.
it. Like there's a lot of power fantasies there that I don't know. Like remember when in Sims you left the baby, you put someone on the floor on the pool, and then you remove the stairs.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen,
And the baby will
Now-
grow up, and
Yeah.
the baby grows up.
it's gonna get trauma.
And if you're on your deathbed, he will remove and unplug you. Oh, okay, sorry.
Wow, that's pretty dark. He will put you on a pool and then remove remove the ladder on the pool. Isn't that what people do in Sims?
Yeah, I
before?
used to do that in
Oh,
Sims
no.
3, but like in Sims 4, you can't do that anymore. It's
Okay.
fun to like play God and kill Sims in Sims, like
Yeah.
torture dungeons.
Which is
It's a thing.
scary.
It's
Yeah,
a
which-
thing.
Which is scary because with an AI like that, you can actually play God now.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
So
Like imagine the game Populous. Like, okay, that's a really old game. But yeah, but like actual people remembering your actions. They will say, okay, my grandfather said that we did this, and then you destroyed our town. Something like that. If it's a God game. So now we will never do this again.
I want to play that.
Yeah. So and then they will pass that information to the other towns and other towns and other.
They'll make their own religion.
Yeah, they can build their own religion. They can build on like their
codex.
design might change. Like the way they design their town can change based on your actions or the interactions.
yeah, that's crazy.
So it's
Somebody
gonna
make
be
that
awesome.
now.
Yeah.
Okay,
a lot
but-
of people are thinking about
yeah,
it.
I have a question now. Now it's a very very great idea. What's stopping it from turning into like a mainstream technology?
Because it's the cost.
AI
The
cost?
Yeah, the computing power to process all this information and store all this information, I think it's not there yet, the cost. Next is there's this danger of it like becoming like
Self-aware?
not really self-aware, but they will do something not socially acceptable.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like expound on that.
Okay, so for
We
example,
already make torture dungeons in The Sims. Like, what else can we do?
Oh yeah.
With
can-
sentient AI.
yeah, what can other Sims do to their neighbors? Like imagine what like
But there's no real life consequences, right? It's
Exactly,
just like
exactly.
it's like AI. They're not even real. They don't have feelings.
But the thing
I'm
is,
kidding.
currently, I'm just gonna think of The Sims because like that's what we're using as an example. In the current version of it, I had a fire accidentally because my Sims are poor, and then I could only afford like such shitty appliances and shitty ovens. So there was a fire, and then now all of my Sims in my household are afraid of fire. So that developed in them. I could not remove it.
it's like part of them.
Yeah.
Then
So
yeah.
imagine if that was like AI. Like if it wasn't like something programmed. Like now what's gonna happen? Like this whole town that's traumatized.
God, I can only imagine the things I would do in that game.
Exactly.
I mean, not the things that. I mean, something safe and fun.
Yeah, but the problem is that this is basically it's based on ChatGPT, and people have like a lot of, well, it's called hackers. I'm not sure that they're hackers or prompt hackers. They're already making prompts wherein ChatGPT will respond into something like related to racism, related to like a lot of like morally corrupt versions of like outputs. So imagine if it's exactly the same technology, by the way. Imagine if you put that in the game, what happens? Like,
I have a question. It's all good to censor some of those things, but who am I to say? And who are the people to say what needs to be censored?
That's a gray area, and it's a gray, and it's like a big question mark, not just on video games, but on the overall AI community. It's really hard. Like, it's because it's like outputting. You cannot say it. Like, I don't know.
Like some things are taboo for me, some things are taboo for you, and those are not specifically the same things. And we're like Filipinos living in the same country, having like the same probably upbringing, kind of. We're both from Mindanao. Something we have like, so we have different ideals than from someone like in the US.
Exactly.
Who's in charge of censoring?
We don't know. They don't know even. That's why no one knows. That's why a lot of people have been asking to like pause development of AI technology for at least 6 months before they can figure out how to handle those kind of things.
Question: what's the status of ChatGPT right now?
It's kind of what we use it. Where developers use it, like are we like
revealing stuff?
Yeah,
that's fine. We're transparent.
Yeah. We're using it to code the website.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, like maybe not the architecture, not all, but some aspects or some errors that we encounter, we ask ChatGPT, how can we fix this?
Yeah.
Well, what's the limitations for ChatGPT right now?
Okay, so for now, it's for version 3.5, you're only limited up to. The information that they have is only up to September 2001.
Whoa!
Yeah,
it's exactly like 9/11.
Huh?
9/11, right? 2001.
No, 2021.
Oh,
yeah.
My bad.
And then beyond that, no idea. He has no idea. So they don't know about the latest video games. They don't know. If you ask them, they will just give you what are the best games, and will just give you like forbidden, like the old versions. Okay.
Breath of the Wild, number 1.
Wait, yeah, exactly. Breath of the Wild is always number 1.
How does it work? Like, I've already wondered this. Like, how does ChatGPT work? Where is it? Like, where's the server here? Who's making this stuff?
Okay, so it's called LLM, large language model. So it's like it's a computer that has been has been asked to read like all this information.
So it's like a scraper?
Yeah, it's like, it's not a scraper, but it tries to find like patterns on the use of languages. And because it has read like billions and billions of pages, it kind of have like developed a pattern. Like for example, if you use the next will likely be a verb, something like that. So it predicts what could be the next word after this word. And now that's cool and that's all good and interesting. But now how it answers in such a way that it tries to understand the context behind your questions. So now the questions are what we call prompt. They're not necessarily questions. They can be like a statement. Like, I have this issue about this program, this block of code. What is likely the answer? Then based on that, it detects or it tries to understand the context based on what it read, and it will just output, okay, based on all this context, it's likely that it's asking about a code for this that will do this and will do this. So I have to this and this and this and this.
So what it does is like it's like your personal assistant, right?
Yeah, it's like a personal assistant.
Google has done that, right?
No, but it's not at this level.
Okay.
Yeah. You can ask, so for Google, you can ask, okay, hey Google, play this on Spotify. Okay, hey Google, open this, and okay, hey Google, what's the weather or something. So it's always limited. in what you can ask like the Google Assistant.
Okay.
Yeah, they
But
would be
this-
like, I can't do that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate Siri so much with if you're gonna talk
Yeah,
about
exactly.
Siri right now.
But this you can ask, hey, can you give me a list of all the team members of what to play and give me their height? And if
Wait.
that information is there, they'll figure it out. They'll just
Crazy.
It will try to like match information from other sources, and then this is likely the same person, and then boom.
Oh my.
I
Now,
also have a question. What's with you and heights?
because I'm tall.
Is he the tallest member in the office?
No.
Who's the
AJ.
tallest one? Oh yeah, AJ.
Oh no, I'm taller than AJ.
Okay,
Are
we
you?
got a competition here.
Not AJ,
We got a
not
competition here.
Yeah, I'm taller than AJ by
Okay.
1.5 centimeters.
Prove it. Okay, we're later.
1.5 inches.
And the next
Mas ako
entrance.
than AJ because he's like broad shoulder and like.
Oh, reasons.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Sige,
checked
yes na
before.
lang. You give us our money.
Back to AI. We've talked about programs and stuff and like context and stuff. How about pictures and video generated AI content? That's a very dangerous ground to get to right now.
Yeah, but it's exactly the same as what's happening with text, because text came from like actual text created by people.
And with videos now, it's very hard to tell what's in pictures. It's very hard to tell what's fake or not. Like, have you seen the Pope with the
With
drip?
the cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool though. That was cool. But anyone would think of it like as like, oh, this is what is this?
In passing, you could like forget if you don't edit it, and if you just glance at it in passing, you would not know. But if you look closely, there's some things. That
Oh yeah, but
weird.
it's weird because it's already made an impression to someone else on the internet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's scary
It
to
doesn't
think.
have to be like. Imagine this, like there are already voice synthesizer,
Yes.
wherein you already have. They just need to
Listen to you a little
hear-
bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, and they'll figure out the rest.
Yeah.
Imagine the songs.
Oh my god. Yeah.
People
Imagine
are
the
already doing that.
speeches.
People are already doing that.
Yeah, and the worst part is imagine the
World leaders.
the world leaders.
Yeah.
They'll just have.
Oh, they're already
My
doing that.
name is blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
but
and-
it's funny because I sent it on our group chat that it's all about Biden, Joe Biden, Obama, and Trump talking about a video game.
really.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's weird that it has come to that. Like, we have the power to ruin nations, but we're using it over presidents arguing over a video game.
That's what we should be doing.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's fun. It's good-hearted fun, but
Yeah.
it's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we are still here. We're still like testing the waters, and
Yeah.
imagine like a Joe Biden.
I think in the near future something will happen to our faces. Like
What?
we'll start painting our faces.
Why?
So they can't like auto generate like a copy of you. Like if you're a
Oh.
world leader, then you better have like a tattoo that slowly creeps as you become like older. So they can check, okay, that tattoo is here, then that means that he's still the same, is exactly from the same.
but
And they will just add a new layer of that tattoo, and it will just slowly creep, and then like
what makes you think the face generation is like better now in that time of?
no,
in
but
that-
it will be better in like a couple of years, in like maybe 5 years or so.
so it's gonna. How
But
about
the danger are actually
Sorry.
like okay, we have to talk about it, because imagine the danger isn't just about world leaders. It's about normal people, and especially women, like becoming like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Having like what happened.
with the
Yeah.
deep fake
Some
videos.
deep
Yeah,
and deep
it's-
fake is like a very basic version of it.
Yeah.
Like it's like a very basic version.
Oh god, it's
Yeah. So if you
scary.
are an influencer and you have your face every day, like high quality, like 4K versions of your face, yeah,
Ooh,
it's bound to happen.
Apparently, I don't know if you watch Jolly, like
Yeah,
Josh
I
and
do,
Ollie. Ollie makes a lot of like deep fake videos of Josh, but his computer, his program ran into like a wall because Josh only shows like one half of his face.
Yeah.
So that's a way to do it. Like, just don't show one half of your face.
Yeah, that's true. That's another way to do it.
Yeah, but it's too much work, right? And
Is
then
it?
yeah, it's too much work.
Consistency in,
Why
like,
can't you
framing.
just, like all the time, every day in your life, just do it like that? Are you
Or
Two-Face
just
from Batman?
never show your face.
Yeah, it's
Be a
it's
faceless
hard.
YouTuber.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if you always have like a digital footprint, right?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Right?
CCTVs and all that.
Dale was like, I don't have a digital footprint.
Yeah, you just show your face recently, Dale, on stories.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No, I did not.
I know. I mean,
No,
on
but-
Facebook stories. I mean,
Yeah,
Not on
the
her
moment you have a
personal
Facebook. Okay, so here's how. Okay, Facebook can already pre-detect that this person exists.
Oh yeah,
You
I know
don't
about
need
that.
a Facebook account.
Yeah.
They just know that you exist
If
because
you have a phone and you're near me, you don't need the Facebook. As long as like we're together, Facebook knows nga, oh,
this person kind of exists. And
yeah.
what do you mean?
yeah, they can.
I've
Oh
done
no, okay. And that's not like, that's only very basic. They can like triangulate kind of like this person exists. Next is they can predict, or they can kind of know that the person may look like this. That's why if you create a new Facebook account, you get auto tags. Yeah. If you were one of the backgrounds of one of the photos, they already captured your profile.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh.
they created like a 3D version of your face. So automatically, once you go live, they can already detect, okay, this is you. So the moment you like, it's hard.
Oh, no wonder when remember when Facebook has that like more people recommended friends.
Yeah, and you're
It's like it's
I know
always the
this-
people you know.
Yeah, it's proximity, and it has they have all the data.
Yeah.
It's
I think
like
probably know this person.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
I know.
I hate it at the same time. Like
You create
technology is great. Like
Facebook
There's
was
always a
awesome
balancing.
for advertisers because like we can pinpoint
Yeah.
exactly who we want, and then that's why they had like a bit of trouble when Apple released like a new security patch.
Yeah, that they cannot track.
Yeah,
Like-
but it's still not foolproof because it's like ask this app to not track you. Doesn't mean the app would be like, okay, I will not track this person.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, sorry.
oh man,
But it's only it's just part of how technology works,
Yeah.
and eventually something will happen. It's always back and forth. So it's just
it's gonna
normal.
blow up eventually.
Yeah.
Right?
No, maybe it will, maybe it won't, maybe it will make our lives better. Maybe
Take-
it won't.
Take comfort in the knowledge that we're all gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. And we're all gonna be forgotten. And only a profile of you like lives on
Yeah,
in some data center.
God, I hate that. It's very dark, man.
It
It's
is
very dark.
very dark. Like what happened to Marilyn Monroe? Her family, her estate doesn't hold her rights
Yeah, that's
to her
true.
face anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Because,
That's why we can still see ads with Marilyn Monroe. That's why there's still like biopics about her because it's been sold out.
wow.
Wow. Okay,
Interesting.
that's very cool and cool though. Dark but very cool. To think it has come to that. And with how about transferring our consciousness? Is that a thing? Is that AI as well?
No, it won't be.
I remember that Black Mirror episode where they put themselves in like
Like
a
cookies.
server in San Junipero.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you seen Black Mirror San Junipero?
I think the
one with the-
one that,
With the cute girls?
yeah, with the girl from How I Met Your Mother.
I forgot her name, but she's cute. The tall one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The one I remember is she was working and then she got trapped inside like a game.
Oh, that was different.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, back to like something like that. How about like transferring our consciousness into the network? Isn't that a
I don't know if AI will do it, and it's not looking like that anytime
Yeah.
soon, does it?
No, it's not AI. That can't be AI. It's something else.
because I read a post on Twitter that there was a stupid post on Twitter that you need it has come to a time that we need to record our loved ones, recorded voices, sample every movement they have so that when they die we can immortalize them.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, when an eventual
Kinda-
technology
Kind of like a painting in the Harry Potter universe, like a portrait.
yeah. Something like that. And I don't know. There's a lot of discourse on that one. Like a lot of comments there, like, "What are you doing, dude?
Yeah, but it's bound to happen. It's called the singularity.
What is
And the
that?
expected is it will happen at around 2050.
What is that?
Singularity is when you can upload your mind into like
I love that.
digitize your mind.
Kind of like, was it Transcendence?
Yeah, transcendence.
movie?
It's also the basic plot for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, yeah, that's
2077.
true.
Yeah, but like Johnny Silverhand, what you met in the game, is just in your brain. Like he's like he's inside a chip.
Ah,
all the
okay.
time. Yeah.
And it's also like the main idea of one of the books that I've been reading, like
Whoa.
the Children of series. So one of the
Did you just spoil me, Ivan?
no, it's like the first few like chapters is there. It's
So they were
about
not-
her like uploading her mind.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, into,
With the
like-
doctor.
Yeah, the doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And now she has like replicates of herself around the galaxy.
Yeah, now you're spoiling now. I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah, but that's what happened.
Yes.
And I think it will happen. But
some people are already like cryogenic.
Suspended, yeah.
I like
their
that.
heads.
Yeah, where are we into sci-fi territory now?
Yeah,
but I like it. I like it. I like when it happens, like when you get suspended and then like when you wake up, it's like 10,000 years into the future.
Yeah, Idiocracy.
I don't know that yet. Not yet.
Oh no!
Not
Okay,
yet.
you have to watch that show.
No.
Anyway, like it's the same show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's read the chat.
How about everyone? What does everyone think about what we're talking about?
Yes.
That's why we should be a hermit living in the forest.
Yeah, I think it's
How will we play games? We're living in the forest.
I mean, you can play in offline mode.
Okay.
Just go
Songs
to
of the
civilization,
forest.
buy the thing, go back to like your cabin in the
Yeah.
But the
forest.
reality is that it's already part of our lives, like the modern life.
It sucks.
Like, whatever you do, it's there.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't want to be a participant of it, you're already part of it.
But it's ironic to think that when we keep doing things like this, these social media things are always developing private security measures, like you go invisible. And then for Spotify, if you don't want your songs to get broadcasted, there's like a private mode.
Yeah, I know. But okay, that is something interesting. But the difference is that it's private towards other people, but the data they can still gather it.
Damn it! So they can still see
It's only private to
What
your
are you
friends.
listening to?
So they know that I'm listening to Miley Cyrus at 3 a.m. That sucks.
Is that why your heart rate is up at 3 in the
No, that is a different story, Rain. We will not talk about this on the podcast because that is a taboo topic.
3 a.m. is okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
What else? What are you talking about there?
No, not really that much. Anyway,
I think they were just listening to us ramble about AI.
rambling about AI and video.
How about you guys? Are you afraid of AI or are you amazed how it's become? So, you can comment below and find out. No, I don't know how that works. Yeah.
Oh, somebody was asking earlier if it was Alex, I think. If whatoplay would make a movie or a series, which streaming platform would it be on?
It would be on YouTube.
For free!
For free, of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just how we are.
How about ABS-CBN? We could be there.
iFlix?
iFlix.
I will be
Yeah.
iFlix.
Goodness.
I will be on Viva Max.
Viva Max. It's gonna be rated R because we talk a lot of stuff here. Yeah.
A lot of
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess that's. Do you want to talk more, or is there? That was it for
Now, it's just exciting. Like, what type of games will we be seeing in the near future?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ubisoft. There was just a recent headline that Ubisoft has they made this AI to write their quests for them.
Oh,
And everyone hated that idea. Like everyone was commenting like, okay, now this is just very Ubisoft of them.
But the reality is that the actual implementation of it, you will never. I don't think you will notice that it's AI.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Because you know.
Yeah.
But imagine if you don't know. You
I'm just
do it.
moved by this side quest in the game, and then it's just AI generated. I don't wanna.
Okay. That one I understand, but imagine this. There will be some kind of feedback mechanism for the quest. Like, okay, out of all this 10 quests that has been generated by AI, what percentage, which one people engage the most? And that will be like, okay, this is the positive. It's positive reinforcement. So it will say, okay, this type of quest they like. And then it will train that model based on that action. So the next quest that will be generated will follow this kind of framing. That will be far more engaging, and you will do it like in a snap, like it will be live service.
Oh yeah.
So they will have okay, new quest every day, but it's all AI generated.
Is that what they're doing with Genshin Impact?
Likely.
Like the characters, maybe they look the same because they're all AI generated.
No, they look the same because they're anime.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's already like I hate to think that way.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
I want my games to have like a human like,
Touch.
there's a spirit to it. Like because I tried ChatGPT on writing, right?
Yeah,
And
it's
then
weird.
It's weird because they don't get what I'm talking about. Maybe I have jokes. I'm not the funny, but
I'm not the funny.
I'm not that funny.
You are
I mean,
the funny third.
I'm not that funny. I am the funny, but it just doesn't get the way I write, and maybe I write bad or I don't know, but it's just didn't hit me in the face.
Yet.
Yeah.
Maybe but it's interesting what will happen in the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's bound to be a lot of people that who will lose their job, and at the same time, there will be a lot of people that will have new jobs.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh my God.
Gotta evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my take on what's happening with AI and simulation games. It's only simulation games for now, but in the near future, maybe even like FPS games, RPGs,
Like imagine like finding someone in an FPS game,
and then you learn.
yeah. Oh my God, that's scary. But the thing that you're just good and then you get beaten by this AI. It's like the chess thingy from decades ago, right?
Yeah.
What was it? Ocean Blue? What do you call that?
Blue Ocean.
I don't know what the chess one.
It's the same thing for like Go players.
Ah.
Yeah,
What's
it's
Go?
exactly the same.
You know, like the game, the
The
board
Chinese,
game
yeah.
in like
Hikaru no Go,
no.
like the black, yellow, black and white, like a chess. It's like a chess.
Shogi?
Sorry.
Knives Out. Sorry.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What's wrong?
The Go, the
Go.
board game
The board
that like the dead dude and the nurse was playing. It had like black and white
Yeah.
pebbles.
Okay.
Go, yeah.
So what's that?
So they got beaten it because it's what it's. I think it's the hardest game
Ooh.
because of the potential, like trillions and trillions of possible outcomes. And Google versions of like an AI or something finally defeated it. And in video games, like in OpenAI, the same company that developed like ChatGPT, they have an AI for Dota that defeated like 1-on-1 the best like players. They showcase it like every couple of years,
Wow.
like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. They showcase that one, like it's this guy versus this guy just for fun, and of course he lost because it got trained on how to act based on like hundreds of millions of
and it's
games.
faster.
Yeah,
And
it's faster, yeah.
It's more responsive than an actual human reflex.
No, they changed the responsiveness to like follow their human reflex. So it's only the strategy that they apply.
Okay.
So how it acts, where to put, when to cast. Like
I wonder,
what-
like, if
what
the
item to buy.
gamers realize they're playing against AI, do they?
Yeah, you will know.
Or, like, do they know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would also give you like a different, maybe like complex. Like maybe you would think, oh no, I can't beat it. Nobody's ever beaten this.
No, it's okay.
AI.
Oh yeah. I mean, but you can tell if it's a real person because they talk shit to you if you die.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then Siri be like, die, bitch.
Oh yeah, like that's a real person. Noob. Like, imagine like
Uninstall Dota now.
like calling us like Tagalog curses, right?
Yeah.
Like oh my god.
Put tank in a mall.
Yeah, imagine that as an AI. It's the future. So, yeah.
Yeah, so that's AI. And if you have any information or anything that you want to share, the comment section is open.
Yes, and that is it for
Episode number 5.
Number 5, our AI topic. And this has been 30
Neil
And Rain.
for
what to play after hours. Yeah. Yeah, this episode is everything is AI generated, Chad. So what you see here, we're all
Okay.
talking AI.
Oh my.
interlude.